Hey everyone, today I want to talk about this book, Drawing Basics and Beyond by Sorie Kim. If you've been following the channel long enough, you know that I'm a fan of Sorie Kim's work. I have mentioned her in multiple videos, including the one on drawing fish. Her work has been a great inspiration for my work recently, especially drawing the fish and getting back to study. And if you've seen my videos on dynamic sketching, I'll add some links to the description here. This is a great guide to studying dynamic sketching. So let's go through the contents, but from the beginning, I already highly recommend this book. I love her drawing, especially because she has a very strong, like, three-dimensional approach to it, but without losing the fluidity and the shape language and thinking of silhouettes. So that's very important. Sometimes when you go too much into the dynamic sketching route, your work can start becoming a little stiff if you don't focus on gesture and silhouette. So this is where I think she combines it really well, and is a great guide for everyone that is starting. So going through the table of contents, so getting started, why sketching, her approach, what materials she uses, what sketchbook, and the fundamentals of sketching. Then the elements, the 8 elements broken down. So line, volume and form, perspective, form sensitivity, rendering, movement and weight, proportion and design. I think design is a very important one that we'll get to in a bit. The basic forms, so in construction in 3 dimensions, planes, boxes, you've always seen like draw a box is a great reference, but a lot of videos on YouTube talking about drawing boxes, cylinders, spheres, pyramids, and cones. And then anatomy of a sketchbook, different themes. If you've seen any course on dynamic sketching, this is a great way to follow that. So simple props, abstract organics, skeletal forms, plants and trees, animals, people, complex props, scenes and environments, and then going like traveling and cafe sketching. So your favorite coffee shop, you can go there and just sketch. And going beyond observation, bringing a lot of the elements that you're seeing and constructing that from observation to imagination. So yeah, without further ado, let's go into the content. Very beautifully illustrated book. So wide sketch and all the things that we talked about, her approach, materials, sketchbooks, and the fundamentals. Then the 8 elements, all structured here, which is really good. And then going deeper into each one of those. So volume, understanding the volumes, form sensitivity. I think this is super important if you want to draw 3-dimensionally. The rendering aspects, movement and weight, and getting the proportions of real things without like losing the silhouette, and understanding all the distortions that you can make, and focusing on the design of shapes as well. Basic forms, starting with the planes, going into the boxes. You've probably seen multiple videos talking about perspective, boxes, and everything. Even here on the channel, I've stressed that a lot. But you can see from all this book, like 100 and something page book, it's only 2 pages on boxes. So don't over stress on this. This is part of the process. You get better and better as you go, but it's just 2 pages on a whole guide to dynamic sketching. So once again, don't over stress it. Sketching on location, I love this, very inspiring as well. I really want to go out and sketch myself. Distance, you can see more of a silhouette approach, like combining the values into a silhouette and value grouping. Details with the distance, duration, thumbnails. This is a very big one to me personally. I should do more thumbnailing, but I often don't do it, and I want to tackle a very complex subject such as a building and stuff like that, and I don't prepare in advance. So I usually fail on composition because I don't go and study a little bit the thumbnails that I want to do. So that's a note to myself, just do more thumbnails. So simple props around the house, anything, like sketch constantly and grow more and more complex, some abstract organics, skeletal forms. I love this. If you've been following the channel, you know I love animals. I love drawing in natural history museums and all of that. So this definitely gets to heart. I love plants as well. So once again, great. And her trees are beautiful. Trees and plants. Animals as well. Once again, a theme that is very dear to me and to her as well. You can see a lot of pages dedicated to animal drawing. If you look at her courses and even her domestica, you'll see that there's a lot of dedication to animals as well. So that's where you can see it very emphasized in here. Some people and complex props. So drawing around the house, I did a video on furniture, vehicles. You get more and more complex as you combine the primitive forms that we talked about. Scenes and environments. So once again, Natural History Museum. This really gets me excited about drawing when I look at things like this. And also travel sketchbook. I love the trees here and the use of watercolor. Super inspiring. So I hope I get the inspiration to go out sketching again as well from this. I love going through these books, and this is why I buy a lot of books, because from time to time, even if I already studied them, I'll get back to it and get inspired and go over some of the fundamentals again and learn. And as I'm more of a hobbyist nowadays, like these get me excited about like just getting on it and drawing, going out of the house and all of that. So some doodles, solid drawing, the approach from observation to imagination and building on top of everything that she has been discussing throughout this book. So once again, an amazing guide to dynamic sketching. If you want something to start with, you can have this even combined with her domestica. That is also really good, and you can find on a discount. I think she does some courses from time to time at Brainstorm School, if I'm not mistaken. But definitely a lot of content online. You can follow her on Instagram, and I'll have all links in the description as well. So I think, yeah, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it got you inspired to go out and sketching. Like, take the book with you, like go out of YouTube and just draw a little bit. I hope this was great for you. Have a great day. Have great studies. Take care and bye.